Manga-Waido.
Takeo, promise me
Sis!
live an honest life from now on. I know you can do better.
I will, sis, I promise. Hey! Hey, hey! I'm Takeo Matsuyama. I'm a cab driver. It was pouring out. I was getting customers left and right. I didn't even have time to rest.
Hey, are you sure you're going the right way?
Yup, no worries.
You better not be taking the long way on purpose.
No, I'm not, sir. Thank you. I dropped him off and headed back to the city. The storm is getting stronger. I should have taken the bigger road. Then, out of nowhere, what the hell is she doing out there? There was this woman on the side of the road. I pulled over and let her in. Hi! You're soaking wet. Here, use this.
Thank you.
She took off her hood. No way! I couldn't believe it. She looked exactly like my late sister.
So,
Oh, right, where to? She told me where she wanted to go. It was really far away. It'll take about 5 hours. You sure?
yeah, I'm sure.
Was she trying to walk there? She looked exhausted. She didn't have anything with her. She probably didn't have time to pack. I wonder what happened. No, I probably shouldn't ask. It's gonna be a while, so you can sleep if you want.
But,
You must be exhausted. How long have you been walking? Not sure what happened or how you ended up here, but no worries. You're in good hands now. I'll get you to your destination.
thank you.
She was starting to tear up. Then, a few minutes later, she fell asleep. A few hours later, the sun started to come up. The girl was still sleeping. I looked over at her. She was in pretty bad shape. Worse than I thought. Her hands and feet were covered in mud. Her face was pale. Should I just drop her off and forget about her? I don't know. I pulled over and called an old friend. Hey, Junichi! Long time no see. I need to ask you a favor. We're here.
Oh, right. I'm sorry I fell asleep.
Then she saw the fare meter and froze up.
I'm really sorry, but I don't have that much money on me.
What? What are you talking about?
Huh?
Look, I can tell you've been through a lot. You don't have to pay me, alright? Go on.
Oh, thank you. But I'll pay you back, I promise. Huh? Wait, where am I?
We weren't actually there yet. Well, my wife and his friend, they live in the area, and I thought you might want to rest up a bit before heading to your destination.
What? But...
Your clothes are still wet, and you must be starving too. I already talked to them. They said it was cool, so what do you say? After a few seconds, she nodded and thanked me. Hey, you're here! You want a beer? I told you I'm working. This is Junichi, my old friend.
Welcome, come on in. I filled up the bathtub. Go, take a shower.
That's Yoko, Junichi's wife.
What? But Come on, it's fine.
They were both really friendly. The girl kept thanking them both.
Thank you so much for this. I'm Mai. It's really nice to meet you both.
Yoko took her to the bathtub. Then Junichi said to me,
So, who is she? Is she related to you or something?
Nah, she's just a customer.
She looks exactly like your sister.
I know. I think she's in some kind of trouble. Thanks for helping me out.
Of course, anything for you.
She looks a lot better now. Not sure what happened, but you both look hungry. I'll make you something right away.
Thank you, Yoko. Yoko headed to the kitchen and made several dishes for us. This is delicious.
Good to hear. You like it, Mai? Yeah, I've never had anything this good in my life.
You're good at giving compliments. Much better than Takeo.
Shut up, man. It was nice having company. Mai was starting to smile more, but then, out of nowhere, she started crying. What is it, Mai?
Sorry, I'm fine. It's just that nobody's ever been this nice to me.
Then she started telling us about what happened. Her father was a drunk. He hung out with some bad people. He was a lowlife. After he got fired from his job, he started leeching off his wife. But a few years later, she passed away. After that, he started leeching off of Mai.
I worked all kinds of jobs. Delivering newspapers, convenience stores, you name it. I didn't see a dime, though. Dad always took everything, so... What's wrong with him?
Some father he is. So she finally decided to make a run for it. She was heading towards her grandfather's house and I found her on the side of the road. I'm so sorry to hear all that. Mai, go get some sleep. You need to rest.
Yes, your laundry's still wet anyways. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yoko took Mai to her bedroom. Yunichi, I need another favor.
Anything?
She said her father hung out with some bad people. Can you look into it?
Alright, I'll see what I can find. I'll call some of my old friends.
Thanks, man. She got up a few hours later. I drove her to her grandfather's house. Is this the place?
Yeah, I think so.
I followed her to the door, but...
What the nameplate? It's different.
She rang the doorbell anyways. A man came out, but she had never seen him before. Turns out he moved here 3 years ago. He didn't know anything about Mai's grandfather. What now? Want to go to the city office? Maybe we can ask him about your grandpa.
I don't know. When Mom died, Dad filed for divorce.
So, legally, you're not related to your grandfather anymore.
That's right.
There were other ways to find out where he lived, but they were all really expensive and time-consuming. Do you have any other relatives you can ask for help?
No.
When her mom died, her relatives had this huge argument over who was going to take care of her. Everyone knew her father wasn't fit to take care of her, but nobody was willing to help. Her grandfather was the only one who cared about her. He offered to take her in, but Mai's father refused. He needed her to work for him.
It's been years anyways. It's no use.
Listen, growing up, I was a bad kid. My parents were useless, and it's a long story, but my point is, I know how you feel.
Huh?
They both disappeared into thin air one day. It was horrible. My sister, she was the only one who cared about me. She raised me single-handedly, but then she got this heart disease and died.
Why do the good die so young?
Mai, you want to end it with your dad, right? That's why you ran from home, right?
Yeah.
Then let me help.
But I don't want to be a bother.
Please, I insist. I always wanted to do something to thank my sister for all the things she did for me. But she died before I could do that. Just please let me help you. I want to see you through this.
Tokyo.
After a few seconds of silence, she nodded and thanked me. I called Yoko and updated her on my situation. Then I asked May to take me to her house. It was a really old apartment. Her room was on the second floor. We're ready. Let's go.
Okay.
I used her key and opened the door.
What the?
As soon as I opened the door, this big guy walked out. Looks like he was on his way out.
Mai, where have you been? And who the hell is this? What the hell do you want?
I'm a cab driver. You're her father, right? You need to pay for a cab fare.
What? Why'd you take a cab, May? You don't even make that much money.
She had no choice. I'd do the same if I had a father like you.
What did you say, asshole? Listen, you piece of shit. I know people, okay? Some of my friends are Yakuza.
Oh, I'm so scared.
You think I'm kidding? I'm serious.
Tokyo, your finger!
Huh? Oh.
What the? What are you?
Ouch. Just for the record, you hit me first, so... So you're connected with the Yakuza, huh? Well, the thing is, I see one myself.
Dad!
You can't run.
What, Dad?
You got a minute? We just want to talk.
Help!
Junichi was waiting for him under the stairs. Him and his crew had him surrounded.
Hey, man, you alright?
Yeah, thanks for this. This is Togo Amami. He was an old friend of mine. He was a former Yakuza just like me. He left the game years ago, but he still knew people. So I called him up and asked him to send some backup our way.
The cops should be here any minute.
Good. This guy said he was connected with the Yakuza, so...
Really? You sure about that? I lied! I don't know anyone! I just know some guys! They're in a local gang or something, I'm sorry!
You lied? You're pathetic! Maybe we should hand you over to the Yakuza anyways. They'll probably throw you into the ocean.
I'm sorry! Please forgive me, please! Don't apologize to us, you idiot.
Apologize to your daughter! He got down on the floor and started apologizing to Mai over and over again. Then the cops arrived and took him away. Alright then.
Takeo, guys, thank you so much for this.
No worries, sorry to scare you like that. I used to be Yakuza back in the days. I quit after my sister passed, but...
No worries, I wasn't scared. I knew you were a good person, so...
She thanked me and my friends over and over again. Then, a few weeks later, we finally found her grandparents. She was in good hands now. Good for her! Yeah, I'm glad everything worked out. Have a nice life, Mai. We were all really happy for her. Then a few years later, I got a call from this customer. She specifically requested me. Then...
Takeo, you remember me? Long time no see.
Mai, wow, how have you been?
I finally graduated from high school. I even got a job now. I just had to tell you.
After the incident a few years ago, her grandparents legally adopted her. She was able to cut all ties with her father. Then she looked me up and called me.
That night, if I hadn't run into you, who knows where I'd be right now.
Yeah, good thing I found you.
It's all thanks to you, Takeo. You saved me.
I don't know about that.
Huh?
You're the one that waved to my car. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have seen you. You saved yourself, Mai. She started crying a bit.
Thanks.
She said with a smile. She started calling me for rides after that. That was nice and all, but...
I want to spend more time with you, Takeo.
Oh, I see. That's fine and all, but you changed, Mai. She wanted to date me, but I was a former Yakuza member. She deserved better. I thought she'd be happier without me, so I tried to talk her out of it, but...
That's my call, not yours. And you said you wanted to see me through this, right?
Huh? That's not what I meant.
Too bad.
Oh boy, what do I do now? Oh well, I guess everything worked out, sort of.